When I made my video on the new Asus G14, I labeled it the king of 14-inch gaming laptops, and I'm still sticking to that statement. Well, Razer's just released the sequel to their own 14-inch laptop, which they labeled the ultimate 14-inch gaming laptop. Here's the question: can they sway me to their side? What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. My apologies, I have not been posting a video in a month, but you know what? I got a new job, so I'm a bit busy. But I am back, and we're talking about Razer's new portable powerhouse, the Razer Blade 14. Now the Blade 14 has not changed much in design wise compared to its predecessor. It's still got that black enclosure with a glowing three-headed snake on the back, which I still think looks great, by the way. And all the changes have been done internally, which of course we'll get to later. Now, as of April 1st, 2022, Razer has claimed that this is the smallest 14-inch gaming laptop measured at volume, which I am inclined to believe them because this laptop is thin. It measures in at 16.8 millimeters compared to the Asus G14 19.5 millimeters. Now, just because this laptop is thin does not mean it is fragile, because Razer has forged the chassis with CNC aluminum with an anodized finish, which they claim gives incredible durability in a sleek, compact form factor. When you open this laptop up, you're greeted with that beautiful 14-inch display with thin bezels along the sides, and it also comes with your choice of resolution. So you can either go for the 144Hz Full HD IPS display that does have 100% sRGB, which is great for gaming because by default, games are developed using sRGB. But if you want something with better resolution, you can also go for the 165Hz QHD IPS display for greater quality and buttery smooth gaming. Not my words, Razer's. Now each panel is also individually calibrated and comes with AMD FreeSync Premium. Above the display you'll find the 1080p Windows Hello IR webcam. I mean, it is so nice that we can have effortless facial login. I'm looking at you, Apple. Where is Face ID? The keyboard and trackpad are the same as last year's, which basically means we know how it is. You know, the keyboard is okay, but what I really like about Razer's keyboard, and you can disagree with me, is they're 100% they're per key RGB. I mean, the way they implemented it just looks beautiful. Now the trackpad is also glass surface and precise thanks to Windows precision drivers, which gives a proper look and feel. Also, you know, it's quite large and palm rejection is on point. Port selection is the same actually as the Asus G14. You're still getting one HDMI, two USB-C that does do DisplayPort output as well as power delivery, two USB-A, and one headphone jack. Oh, and also you get that Razer's proprietary charging port, which I don't really care that much. But basically, port selection is perfect to get around. Now, unlike the Asus G14, which chose to go for the full AMD package, getting the Ryzen 9 CPU and the Radeon RX GPU, Razer is still sticking to the red and green combination. So the CPU is the new AMD Ryzen 9 6900HX, which is an 8-core 16-thread processor with a base clock speed of 3.3 GHz that can be turbo boosted to 4.9 GHz. And then the GPU can be spec'd up to all the way up to the RTX 3080 Ti. Now, still the same like last year's model. Honestly, if I was to choose a configuration, or if I was to recommend a configuration, I would not go for the RTX 3080 Ti. Instead, I would go for the RTX 3070 Ti because I do not believe this computer can utilize that RTX 3080 Ti to its fullest potential. Now, cooling the CPU and GPU is a tongue twister. It is the Razer's Vapor Chamber Liquid Cooling Solution. Yeah, it's a vapor chamber on the CPU and GPU, which Razer says maximizes its nanoparticle thermal blockers and server-grade components to maximize thermal threshold and squeeze every ounce of FPS out of your laptop. I think they can do it, but not with an RTX 3080 Ti. I mean, come on. Now, honestly, I'm not sure how many watt hours this new Blade 14 is. It's probably the same as its predecessor, which means it has a 61.6 watt hour battery, which Razer claims you can get around 11 hours of usage. You know, just normal web browsing and video watching. And yeah, I'm more inclined to believe them, but honestly, let's just be real here. I estimate you can get a good 9 hours of usage, which is actually still pretty good for a gaming laptop. Now that we've looked at specs and we've looked at features, it's time to look at something that we all dread, and that is pricing. So for the base model of the Razer Blade 14, you are expected to pay $2,000, and for that price you're getting an AMD Ryzen 9 with an RTX 3060. But let's say you want to go against my recommendation and you decide to get that RTX 3080. You are expected to pay an additional $1,500 for a total of $3,500. And I know that is pricey, but let's not forget, this is Razer prices, so it cuts your wallet quite deep. So on to the important question, does the Razer Blade 14 deserve the title of the king of 14-inch gaming laptops? I'm gonna have to say no. Now, don't get me wrong, the Razer Blade 14 is a good laptop. It's a fantastic laptop, but there's certain extra features that the G14 has that the Razer Blade doesn't. I mean, the AMD exclusive features, the Mux switch, these are things that make you keep your title of king. But you know what? I really do like this Razer Blade 14. It's compact. I love the design. I love the components, and I bet the performance is fantastic. But it's only a second place slot for me. So if you disagree with me, and you have your own opinion, please comment that down below and tell me why you think that the Razer Blade 14 is the best 14-inch gaming laptop, as well as also comment down below if you're going to get it for yourself. I'm interested in what configuration you're getting, if you're getting a 3060, 3070 or 3080 Ti. Also comment that down below. And if you are interested in my take on the Asus G14, the little card is up there, you can click on it and check it out. But yeah, that is my take on the new Razer Blade 14. So yeah, I'm William, and I'll see you in my next video.